Most people think you need tons of money or tons of experience in order to successfully flip real estate. But when it comes to mobile homes, that's simply not true. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to flip your first mobile home, even if you've never done a deal before. This is the same process that I use to build a 7-figure business flipping mobile homes, and our members use to make $20, $30, $50, even $60,000 on their first mobile home flips. My name is George, and I've been flipping mobile homes since 2017, and I learned all the do's and don'ts in this business. And if you're ready to flip your first deal, or you're just looking into mobile homes and you want to successfully flip it and make a nice profit on it, then keep on watching, because I'm going to share with you the step-by-step plan that's going to allow you to do so. Step number 1 is choose the right market. Look at parks within a 2-hour radius, get clear, make a list of all those parks within that 2-hour radius. You want it to be close enough where you can be on top of the deals. If you're doing the work, you can get out there and it's not that big of an inconvenience. You can stay on top of your contractors. You can continue to look at deals in those parks, and it's not a huge inconvenience. So within a 2-hour radius, and focus on the parks with affordable lot rents. There's going to be parks that are at the peak. Let's say the peak is $900 per month, that's the highest lot rents in the market. And then median is $600 per month or $500 per month. Go for the $500 per month parks. Reason why you want to do so is because the ones that are at $900, it's going to take longer to sell. When you're first getting started, you want to have that momentum. You want them to be able to sell quicker. So going to the parks where they have that median lot rent is going to be key in order to do so. You don't want a bunch of people contacting, looking at the home, interested in the home and going, oh, the lot rent's way too high. Oh, the lot rent's way too high. Get those median affordable lot rents. This is where your homes will move fastest and your profits will be strongest. Step number 2 is source your leads. You can't flip what you don't have, so you need to find these deals. Best ways in order to do so: contact park managers. Once you get clear on these parks that you want to work in, contact the park managers, ask them questions. Can you do what it is that you want to do? Do they have any mobile homes for sale or know that are coming on the market? They may not. They may say, no, I don't. But that doesn't mean that you can't work in that park, or that doesn't mean there aren't homes available. Tenant owners inside of the park, they sell it on their own. So you want to source these leads. Put up Bandit signs on the outside perimeters of the community. Hand out business cards when you're inside of the park. Also source leads on Zillow and Facebook Marketplace. Zillow, they're usually at a higher price point. You'll have to negotiate down, which we'll get into. Facebook Marketplace, they usually have it at that lower price point where you're able to get these deals for a good spot. You always negotiate it, but they're usually lower. Take a look at these deals, go view them, make your offer and see what happens. But you need to source these leads. And if you can find off-market deals, the better. That's why the park managers, the Bandit signs, and going inside the community is key. Step number 3 is know your numbers. Before you buy a home, you got to know what it's worth. Look at similar homes in the park or in the area and see what they sold for. Zillow, what the mobile home sold for, recently sold. Look at ones that are listed currently. Ask the park manager, what can this home sell for if we do XYZ to it? Call local realtors. There's different ways to source comps for mobile homes than it is single family homes. Single family homes can be simpler to source comps for. Mobile homes is a little trickier, so you have to be resourceful when you're doing so. But once you get your first deal done, you'll have a really good feel for it. But as you're getting your first deal done, again, asking the manager, calling realtors, looking at homes that recently sold or homes that are listed to get that feel for it. And once you know what that ARV or resale price is, that's when you have to subtract repair costs, subtract holding costs, and make sure you're leaving the profit that you want. So how much profit do you want to make on this deal if you're buying it for XYZ? Know your numbers as well. Is $10,000 what you want to make? Perfect. Then work out those numbers so you have that $10,000 in there. Is $20,000? Perfect. Get clear on what that is and what these numbers are going to look like in order for you to make $20,000 on the deal. And if it's possible, with the sale price. Step number 4 is buy right. The deal is always made on the purchase. Always negotiate. Most sellers are very negotiable and very flexible. Reason why they're a lot more negotiable and a lot more motivated mobile home sellers is because they might have gotten the home passed down to them from their parents. Their parents may be in an elderly facility or just passed away. They may be moving out of state. They may have another home. And they don't see these mobile homes as valuable like single family home sellers see it. They don't see it as valuable. They want to get it off their hands as quick as possible. They don't want to pay another month's lot rent. So they're a lot more negotiable. I've gotten homes from $45,000 down to $3,500. That's been my craziest negotiation. But then regularly we get homes from $20,000 down to $5,000. Members in our academy, $20,000 down to $3,000. People are motivated and they want to get these homes off their hands. And when you can show up in front of these off-market motivated sellers, these deals can move quick. And when you show up in front of these off-market motivated sellers, you can get them for a great price. Step number 5 is renovate smart. Make sure you're doing it right. Source your crews, whether you're using a crew to do it, whether you're using handymen to do it, whether you're helping out yourself and you're doing it. If it's yourself, then obviously you won't have to get estimates from yourself. But make sure you're getting estimates. If you're looking at going subcontractors or contractors, get estimates. Get 4 or 5 estimates so you know what the cost can be, and obviously get clear on the work that they've done and if they're capable of doing so in the time period, and you map everything out with them. If it's handyman, get estimates from them and then map everything out. Make sure you have a clear game plan going into it and know how much you have, what your budget is in order to renovate the home. The main things to focus on: the flooring, the paint, the kitchen, the bathroom. The exterior is also a game changer. If you have it in your budget to change the siding, if you have it in your budget to paint the exterior, but make sure you're focusing on what's essential. Now, when you're first getting started, a lot of our members that we have, and even myself, I put a couple $1,000s into deals when I was first getting started. You start on the low money flips. You're not putting that much into it because you want to build that momentum and build that confidence. So you want to clean it up the way that it's going to look nice, it's going to look fresh, it's going to be safe, it's going to be move-in ready. Whether that's just painting the kitchen cabinets and changing the hardware on it and putting new countertops on and painting the walls and putting in new laminate flooring, that could be it. That could be what you do in order to make it fresh. Whether you're just putting carpet in instead of laminate flooring because it's not in your budget for the laminate flooring. You want to make it clean, clear, and fresh, and a place where people want to move in, where you look at it and you go, okay, this is a great home for somebody to move into. Then once you get your first deal done, you'll be clear on what you can do on the next one and what you should do on the next one. We just use the same material and the same things for all of the mobile homes that we have. We actually have our list in our academy for our members of exactly what we use for a home. So if you want access to that, comment material list down below. Step number 6 is sell the right way. Get your home listed before it's ready. You can use Photoshop, use different apps in order to edit the photo so it looks how it's going to look once it's done, and then put it on Facebook Marketplace. And then you put not available for 3 weeks, not available to be seen for 3 weeks. You get it out there and you start to get buyers lined up. So now you have buyers who are lined up and who are ready to purchase before the home's done. You don't want to wait till the home's done and then list it, and then you got to wait another 3 weeks in order to get your buyers locked in prior to. And we also have a specific system that we use where we allow people to see the home at any period of time with a lockbox, and we confirm their identity, different things of that sort. So they're not waiting on us to come show the home. They can see it at any period of time. The more foot traffic you have, the better. And when you do list this home, include all the details: the lot rent, the park, the town, the credit score that the park requires, any vital information and all the details, so people are actually interested and they know what they're getting into, and they can say yes, raise their hand, yes, I'm interested, or put their hand down and say I'm not interested. Step number 7 is collect your profit. Whether it's cash, where you're doing an all cash deal and they're giving you a bank certified check, or they're sending you a wire, or you're selling on seller financing where they put down a down payment and they make monthly payments towards the total of the home. Make sure your contracts are correct. Especially when you're selling on seller financing, you want to have all the correct contracts and agreements in place in order for your buyers, in order for you and your buyers to be protected, especially you when you're selling on seller financing, in case anything happens. And your bonus step is keep your pipeline full. The most important thing is to never stop sourcing leads. Even if you don't have the money to purchase your next deal, there are creative ways that you can do so. You can work out, I'll put down X amount down now and then X amount down in 3 months or 2 months when the home sells. You can buy it on seller financing. Or you can work out, hey, I will put down the money we have in the contract. They have X amount of days to move out, 60 days, 30 days to move out. We'll pay in the 30-day period of time. There's different ways to be creative with it. You want to keep your pipeline full. One of the biggest mistakes that I see people make that just get into this business, or they're working on their first deal, is they put all their energy and attention to the first deal, which is great. But then once that deal's done, what happens? They have to start all over again from ground zero, sourcing leads. When I first got into the business, I had a new deal within 25 days every period of time. So for example, my first deal, I was done with that within 30 days, sold. But in 25 days of finding that first deal, I had my second deal. In 25 days, I had my third deal. In 25 days, I had my fourth deal. I continued to source these leads while these homes were being done. And the more energy and attention that you put towards creating the team and being able to delegate things, like delegating the work. If you're not doing the work, then you have a lot more capacity in order to focus on lead generation, which is the goal. You want to build a business with systems and processes. You don't want to be the person who's doing all the manual labor and everything of that sort, because then you're starting from ground zero every point in time. Building a team, delegating, that's putting the systems and the processes in play is vital to building a successful business. And this is something that we really hone in on inside of our academy. So while that deal is being done, continue to call parks, continue to put up Bandit signs, continue to make offers on homes, continue to look at homes, because this is where the money is made, the deals that you purchase. Now, if you want a step-by-step breakdown of how to build this business, I have a free training linked down in the description in the comments down below. Click on that. We also have our free Skool community where we have mini trainings inside of there where you can ask questions and get your questions answered as well. Highly recommend to join that one as well. Make sure to click the subscribe button. We have a bunch of other videos on our channel. If you have any questions at all, comment with your questions down below. Be happy to answer them. My name's George, and I'll catch you in the next video. Happy investing.